지금 여기 계신 분들 아무도 모르는데 해퍼 인터내셔널 이게 뭔지. 그렇기 때문에 사실은 혹시 아시는 분 있는지 해퍼 인터내셔널 아마 몇 분 안 될 겁니다. 그만큼 참 INGO가 참 많은데요. NGO가 미국에도 있고 뭐 여러 국가에 많은데 이 저스틴 장은 어린 시절부터 본인 이제 개발협력 이런 마음이 있어서 그러니까 개발협력이라는 건 아니었을 것 같아요. 그냥 이렇게 뭐 도와주고 뭐 이렇게 하는 참여 그런 거에 대해서 마음이 있어가지고 뭐 부모님이 뭐 이렇게 시켜서 한 게 아니고 본인이 이렇게 어렸을 때부터 이렇게 참여를 하게 된 건데 일상이었죠. 일상 개발협력 일상. 그래서 오늘 그걸 주제로 얘기를 해주실 건데요. 좀 주의할 게 있습니다. 저희가 지금 저스틴 장은 저씨랑 학교가 다트머스 미국입니다. 그래갖고 한국어를 잘하는데 우리 저 박종태 걱정되는데 영어로 한다고 발표를. 근데 이제 분위기 봐서 이따 우리 박종태 우리 학생이 나 이거 좀 이해가 좀 잘 안 될 것 같고 속상할 것 같다. 그럼 바로 한국어로 바꿔주시죠. 발표를. 네. 10분 해주시죠. 네.
어떻게 넘겨요?
예? 넘기는 거? 네. 우리 갖고 갔네. 도와주는 거는. 원래 우리 젊은 사람 코드.
안녕하세요. 전 현재 미국의 다트머스 대학 1학년 저스틴 장 아니면 장원영입니다. 제가 해퍼와의 작업을 모두 영어로 했고 학교 수업도 계속 영어로 하니까 한국어 실력이 많이 줄어서
영어로 해주세요. 예.
발표는 영어로
예.
하겠습니다. 네. 그래도 PPT는 한국말로 했습니다.
네, 감사합니다.
So, since I was in elementary school, our school held annual fundraisers for Heifer International, a US-based NGO that supports impoverished families by giving them livestock. Heifer International에 대한 자세한 설명은 좀 있다. So, since I was young, I was exposed to the concept of charities, which remained with me subconsciously throughout the years. In the summer and winter of 2014, I hiked the Indian and the Nepali Himalayas as a part of a youth Himalayas expedition team and passed through Langtang village. But 4 months later, an earthquake of magnitude 7.8 hit Nepal, 2015년도요, and 8,900 people died, and over 500,000 homes were destroyed. Langtang village, where I hiked through, was completely destroyed, and the entire population was killed. And so I felt the need to reach out. I was familiar with how to fundraise, so I designed a set of postcards from photos I took of the mountains and of the people of Langtang village, with which I raised funds. With this, I found my own NGO, Project Hope for Nepal. I took the funds I first raised in the first year and transferred to the Embassy of Nepal in Korea, because back then I thought this was the most legal and trustworthy channel. But a year later, I found out through the news that conditions for displaced Nepali peoples had not improved the year after the earthquake, even with the help of the UN, international NGOs, and numerous government bodies. So I asked myself, what happened to all of the aid that went to Nepal? This simple question took me back to Nepal, for I wanted to see for myself what exactly was happening. The first NGO I reached out to while at Nepal was Heifer International Nepal, because I had prior experience with them since my elementary school years, and so when I reached out, they were receptive. And the second NGO, and I also researched other channels to donate to and found All Hands Volunteers, an NGO that specializes in disaster relief and recovery efforts. So while in Nepal, I visited and volunteered at the Nuapua project site where they were rebuilding earthquake-stricken school buildings. And lastly, I was introduced by my local Nepali guide to Kagendra New Life Special Education Secondary School, a special school for disabled students. But due to the earthquake, many of its students had either become disabled or been orphaned, and the school building itself had suffered major damage. So I realized that this school was a direct means that my organization, Hope for Nepal, can donate to. And therefore, for the past 4 years, I've been funding and supporting their rebuilding efforts. And after interacting with these three, I have come to believe that Heifer International promotes the most sustainable and effective means to raise communities out of poverty. Therefore, although I have been funding Kagendra School as they have an immediate need, I've also been indirectly supporting Heifer's campaign in Nepal. 이제 전 Heifer International에 대해서 설명하겠습니다. Heifer International was founded in 1944 to provide livestock to families in low-income nations suffering from poverty and hunger. Through this, Heifer aims to promote each family's independence and livelihood, and eventually they hope to instigate a rise in income, better health, protection of the environment, and the eradication of poverty. What sets Heifer apart is that they don't just provide immediate relief and then say good luck and goodbye and leave. It provides continuous support and the means to achieve independence and escape poverty on their own. Heifer International is also accountable and has received donations from